What's the mood of practice today after last night?
It was probably a little tense today. Mostly probably from me, to be honest with you. But it was cool though. It was a good day. Just a lot of things we needed to talk about. We needed to show, on the film. But days like that, nights like that happen. You got to learn from them, turn the page, man.
Going over film last night, was it as bad as it looked, or did you find anything positive to take away from it going over it again?
It was as bad as I thought. Live, and I rewatched it last night. It was as bad as I've seen it, But like I told the guys, the sky is not falling. There was some good things that we did in the game that we just didn't do enough of, if that makes sense. And then the biggest thing that I told them is, the one thing that we could never do is just let go of the rope. And I thought we did that last night, and that is what frustrated me the most.
Did you feel a need to elevate your intensity today?
I think there are times, that they need to hear my voice more and they need to feel my passion a little more, even though they know me and they know what I'm about. But I wasn't even thinking about that. That's just the type of mood I was in,
How do you think the team responded when you talked about a lack of effort and a lack of focus and letting go of the rope? How did they respond to you telling them that message?
We got a quiet team, so they didn't really say that much, But I know they felt probably a little bad about, we was all a little embarrassed, not just them, me, everybody, the whole staff, everybody, it was embarrassing. Not losing that game, just in the fashion that we lost that game. So I know they received the message, but I also didn't want to come out here and go 2 hours live practice knowing what our schedule was looking like. So, we'll see how we respond tomorrow.
Where's Rob at?
Same. He's still just doing a little bit here, a little bit there, same spot.
So he's not going to go tomorrow?
No.
Did any individual players take the reins today as leaders and try and push and?
Not really. It was kind of group thing.
You still have that one guy, right? That'll do that.
Huh?
You don't have that one guy still that'll do that, but.
Well, I think that, we're still, trying to find somebody that will emerge, as that guy, to be honest with you. We got a few guys that I think are leaders that show up daily, but, we're not the type of team that we have one guy that's just that vocal, emotional leader. We don't have that. But I think that that's pretty normal for the youngest team in the league. You know what I'm saying? It's probably normal.
Chauncey, you obviously played with the Pistons team that was really major bones defensively, and I'm imagining you guys had to kind of set that standard so you can get away with some things that maybe other teams and other players couldn't. How do you go about through that process? How do you establish yourself as a defender who's allowed to maybe get away with some stuff that other guys aren't?
Yeah, it takes time, man. It takes time. You just got to be physical at all times. You can't compromise. You got to know sometimes you'll pick up fouls until those referees or until they adjust to you and say, okay, well, this is him all the time, or this is them all the time, So it just takes time, but you got to stay consistent with it and know that there's going to be some frustrating days until it turns, and when it does, it does.
All right, everybody.
All right.